Alright, cool. Let's break this song down. Let me show you how I made it. I'm gonna start off by showing you the drum kit. The drum kit is very important because it determines where your song is going. Let me solo the kicks and let's press play. Let me just solo it there. It's a simple 4-step kick, and then I added some shakers. Those are the shakers, and then here's some packs. So that's the sequence. As you can hear, it's groovy already. And then I layer it up with some claps, just some layering. And then here's some snares. And some shakers. So that's how important the drum kit is, because already it sets that tone and vibe of the track. But then I was strategic when it comes to song arrangement. I didn't introduce the entire drum kit at once. I only introduced the kicks and shakers right here by the intro. I'm just gonna loop that. And that's how the intro sounds. Very simple and chilled at the beginning. And then I added some bouncy sounds from Nexus, and then I automated their volume. That's the preset, and these are the notes. And then the next thing I added is a drone note from Purity again. It's a string, and those are the notes. Simple, nothing complicated. And then I added some effects from GMS, and here are the notes. There are the notes. Okay. And then the next thing that I added was the bass line. You'll notice that the bass line that I added by the intro sounds much lower than the bass line that I added later on. So I used a different preset because I was looking for something that has a lot of sub in it. That's the preset I used from Toxic Biohazard, and this is how it sounds. And then the trick to this, to make your notes slide well into each other, just go to settings there and then take your max to 1. Make sure that your slide is about 2 o'clock, around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock is fine. And then switch on your porter and mono. And then I added some, I think it's some percussions here or marimba, I'm not sure. These are from Expand plugin. Yeah, some marimba. And then I layered it up with pattern 17. We also have some percussions from Expand 2. It's a nice plugin. It has some nice sounds, especially for Afro house and deep house. That's the preset that I used. Yeah, and then now I used this combo. You can achieve this through use of the sample pack, right? I'm just gonna expand this group and switch these on. As you can see, there's a lot going on in here. I made use of a lot of samples. Let me just expand this so that you can see what's happening here. Okay, I forgot to turn that on. As you can hear now, you'll notice that the drum sequence has changed. This is how it sounds like now. This is how it sounds. But then for me to introduce that, I had to make a little break over there and then add a lot of samples. You can get this from the sample pack. The link is under the description. But this is how it sounds. This bass line, as you can see, I've also colored it in blue because it's different from the one that we used at the intro. The preset is still the same notes, but I used GMS, and then I layered this preset with this one. I like using GMS because I can easily play around with some faders and knobs. I'm more familiar with it. As you can see, I was playing around with the cutoff frequency to give it that harsh sound in it. And then there's some box over here. I automated the volume of it as well. So at this point, I introduced all the elements of my drum kit at once. If you can hear, at this point, it's only the kicks and some shakers. Only, that's it, kicks and shakers. But then at this point, I introduced all the other elements at this point. Kicks, shakers, percussions, claps, snares, hi-hats, all of that, I introduced them. And I also introduced the melody, but slowly, gradually. So I had to make use of automation to automate the volume because I don't want it to come all at once. Yeah, that's what happens here. So this is the melody that I'm using. Let me just switch to song mode. And let me switch that one on. These are the notes. And then I just layered it up with some preset from Saw to give it that harsh tail in it. So yeah, let me play the song from this point, and then you will hear how it sounds with the volume automated and how everything sounds when it's all blended together. Yeah, I think that's about it. And one other sound I didn't show you guys is the one from this one. Not sure if you can hear it, but let me solo it. So this sound is also very potent. It's just there by the background. Invasion of Pumpkins is the name of the preset. I'm not sure if this is from Hammer or Harmless. One of the two. I confuse them all the time. That's how it sounds. The note is this one, simple. I think I've showed you everything that I've done so far onto the beat. I turned on releasing the song, so I still have to work on it, add some nice keys, add a lot of other sounds, but I have to arrange it well. You know, when you're dealing with a lot of sounds, track arrangement becomes very important so that everything sounds well and fits perfectly onto the project. but let me know what you guys think. But very much important, you need nice sounds for your drum kit. So this is Afro House, and I've left a link on the description so that you guys can download the Afro and Tribal House sample pack. It's gonna help you build a nice drum kit for Afro House. But yeah, cheers guys, that's it. Let me know what you guys think about the beat. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, throw some love. Let's interact by the comments there. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.